Good afternoon, Jacks and Jills. I am Monsieur Demouy, and this is 3-Minute Meta. In this third installment, we are going to cover defensive gel schemes. So I'm going to throw a whole bunch of numbers at you, and then we're going to break them down. 2-1-1, 1-2-1, 1-1-2, 2-2, and 1-1-1-1, though we're just going to call this man from here on. These are your basic defensive gel schemes. With the exception of man coverage, the three numbers correspond to three assignments in the following order: forecheck, midfield, and backfield. The numbers represent how many players you're committing to each of these assignments, and pairs typically represent chain pairs. So we'll start with the most common, and so likely the one most familiar to you, the 2-1-1. This scheme is typically run by sending a chain in the direction of the opposing team's quarterback, sending one player up to mid, typically to cover a pass option, and leaving a player back to guard against long shots, deep passes, and clears. It's the most common style of defensive coverage because it also tends to be the safest to run. Any players you send deep are in a pair and so can boost back on defense. There's a goalie protecting the bubble and goal, and the midfield player is not too far out to generally get caught behind the play if the offense progresses through mid. Conversely, a 1-2-1 scheme, while used a fair bit at the competitive level, is also a generally vulnerable scheme. This scheme sends a single player in the direction of the quarterback while setting a chain up to attack the first or second pass. The aggressive nature of the play does lead to some moderate success in forcing a quick turnover, but if the play does not succeed, there's a fair chance that the forechecking player will be caught well behind the play, and thus the offense may be able to push a 4v3 all the way to the goal. This is not to say that the 1-2-1 should not be used, only that you should be aware of the dangers when deploying this scheme. The 2-2 scheme is one that utilizes two defensive chains, generally one to attack the quarterback and one to attack the first pass, or some other combination of similar assignments. It's an incredibly flexible strategy given the mobility of having all players on the field in boosting pairs, but it can also be vulnerable to tube shots and long bounce shots if the chains are not quick enough to track down those shots. The 1-1-2 scheme you might consider as more of an alternative to the 2-2 scheme, where instead of sending a pair at the QB, that pair splits with one going to QB and one covering a pass option. This makes the first pass more predictable for the back chain, and so they can set up in a more favorable position to attack. And finally, man coverage is probably one of the most aggressive formations a defense can utilize. This scheme sends each player to cover each of the opposing team's players one-on-one. The idea is to take out all available options while also applying a pressure to the quarterback in order to force a bad pass or otherwise any manner of turnover. So long as you're aware of the position of your teammates and can quickly get back together to change your bubble in the event that the coverage breaks down, man coverage should only be moderately more vulnerable than a 2-2 or 1-1-2. So now I'm curious, what sorts of defensive schemes have you seen deployed? Which ones do you consider the most effective? Do you think I missed something or got something wrong? Or do you have any ideas for other 3-minute metas? Please leave them all in the comments below this video. I will be reading through all of them, so feedback is greatly appreciated. But that's it for this installment of 3-minute meta. In the next, we are going to cover initial attack vectors. I've been Monsieur Demouy. Please like, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful day. Good afternoon, Jacks and Jills. I'm Monsieur Demouy, and this is 3-Minute Meta. Let's talk about bubble offense. So you just got your team through mid, and you're now set to attack the bubble. There are two primary formations when attacking the bubble: deep and shallow. In a deep formation, you will typically have your backliner around double diamond or otherwise in the backfield. Two of your forwards will generally be split on either side of the trench, and you'll tend to have a striker somewhere in the bubble putting threat on the goal. The shallow formation is basically just a compressed version of the deep formation, putting the backline on or around bow tie, and with all three forwards either pressing the bubble or putting threat on the goal. The primary purpose of both formations is for the backliner to first draw out a defender, and for your team to press a numbers advantage. The ideal situation would see the backliner disabling this defender and rejoining the play. But even if the backliner gets tangled up, the numbers situation is still better for the offense. When considering the numbers when attacking the bubble, it is fair to consider the goalie as half a body. So even in what otherwise appears to be a 3v3 situation, it is functionally more like a 3v2.5 due to the fact that the goalie is committed to staying in goal but can still dive after cross passes and for 1v1s. So when we're talking about pressing this numbers advantage, it doesn't necessarily mean that the backliner is rejoining the play. So long as the backliner pulls that defender out, the three forwards can press a numbers advantage. Following this logic, logic, however, means that going in 4v4 also presents a numbers advantage, but with so many bodies in the bubble, the spatial advantage will generally go to the defense. With too many bodies in such a small area, too many lanes are intersecting, and multiple lanes can be more easily covered by a single person. So pulling that defender out is typically the most efficient way to attack the bubble, for even if your backliner fails at getting back into the play, you are still in a more ideal situation. By attacking with a numbers advantage, you ensure that at least one of your players is mostly free of defensive coverage for the duration of the attack. This means that there's always an open lane to be exploited, and it's just a matter of executing on these open lanes until a viable shot lane or cut option presents itself. If for some reason you're unable to find that lane, consider a reset, as that fourth defender at that point is likely rejoining the play, and the more you try to force it forward, the more likely you are to make a mistake. It is also important to note my heavy use of words like tend to and typically in regards to these formations. The only real guidelines I would offer as far as your exact positioning is to stay spread out, always have threat on the goal, and be mindful of your backline. If at any point in time, from when you gain possession of the disc to when you are attacking the bubble, if you manage to get a defender stuck behind your backline, you have the advantage, and you should press and maintain this advantage all the way to the goal, every single time. So next week, we are going to cover bubble defense. I know some of you have been patiently waiting for that one, and I love you for it. I can't wait to get it out to you. I also encourage anyone who has questions or comments to leave them below. I respond frequently and will sometimes pin contributions or rebuttals to the topics I cover. So really, let me know what you think. But I have been Monsieur Demouy. Please like, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful day.
VRware. Our passion is for the future.
Good afternoon, Jacks and Jills. I'm Monsieur Demouy, and this is 3 Minute Meta. In this installment, we are going to cover resets. In the next couple videos, we will be going over neutral zone offense, but before we can do that, we need to touch on resets. A common synonym for reset is a back pass, but these are in fact two distinct things. A back pass is nothing more than the act of sending a pass to a teammate in the direction of your own goal. A reset, on the other hand, is a specific type of back pass with a specific purpose. When you send a reset to your backliner, you are in effect resetting the play. You are restarting your attack effort. When we talked about zones, we also talked about the two stages of attack in Echo Arena, and that these two stages are at mid and bubble. So when you are resetting the play, you are allowing your team to properly set up for an attack on either the mid or the bubble. In either situation, this setup is taking place in a neutral zone, and that back pass, that reset, is being sent to a player in the backfield of that given neutral zone. So when is it appropriate to reset the play? This is actually fairly simple to define. A reset will generally only occur in the following situations. 1. You've just broken through mid and are intending to set up to attack the bubble. 2. You just forced a turnover in your own zone. Or 3. Your first attempt to attack a zone failed and you have maintained or regained possession of the disc. This isn't to say that you should always reset in these situations. Rather, there just really aren't any other situations that will call for a reset. It's an obvious point to be sure, but only because in making it we ignore the nuance of exactly when a reset is most appropriate. Another important factor to consider when calling for a reset is your numbers situation. How many players do they have between the disc and the attack zone, and how many players do you have for a coordinated attack? If your number is smaller, you likely want to reset the play in order to obtain a better numbers situation. One of the most difficult bad habits to break in Echo Arena is the inclination to always be moving forward, which also makes resets one of the most difficult good habits for a team to develop. The core of the breakdown lies in a lack of strategic consideration. If you're in a situation that would otherwise call for a reset, you are likely in a situation where the defense has an advantage. If you continue to drive forward despite being at a disadvantage, you increase the chances that the defense will stop the drive and force a turnover. This is a poor strategic decision, even if it sometimes still earns you a goal. You have to train yourself both as a team and as an individual to recognize your strategic situation at any given time. Being able to break down the arena into simple terms, in this case numbers, makes it easier to keep an eye on the overall strategic situation. So long as you're aware of your number situation, you should typically be able to determine when it is appropriate to reset the play. So in the next two videos, we'll be going over neutral zone offense, which I break down into two sections: turnover offense and bubble offense. Following those videos will be my bubble defense episodes, so to those of you that have been requesting it, this is your roadmap to when I intend to deliver on that. But as always, I thank you very much for watching. I've been Monsieur Demouy. Please like, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful day. Good afternoon, Jacks and Jills. I'm Monsieur Demouy, and this is 3-Minute Meta. Bubble defense is going to be the final topic I cover in what I am calling the core of this series. This is not the end of 3-Minute Meta, but it is the end of this more structured and general section. Each new video in the series will be covering a specific aspect of strategy, going into a short deep dive or breakdown of why strategy did or did not work in a given scenario, or covering other topics that this first section did not, such as launch configurations or more specific plays in a given scheme. But with that out of the way, let's talk about bubble defense. The concepts behind bubble defense are fairly simple and straightforward. If the offense breaks through mid, drop back and defend the bubble. Once you're in the bubble, coordinate your coverage. Cover lanes at the edge and cover bodies in the bubble. And most importantly, never leave the goal uncovered. Of course, in simplifying to such a degree, we're ignoring a lot of nuance and more specific strategies. But much like everything else in Echo Arena, the specifics can be innumerable, and the meta, particularly in regards to defense, is still actively evolving. When set up in the bubble, it is common to see the offense hold the disc deep in the neutral zone. Their intent is to draw out your defense. In general, if you have the lead, you can let them sit there and burn the clock down. However, if you are behind, all that time lost is time that you could use to regain the lead. If you decide to challenge the disc carrier, there are two general options, single or chain. The trade-offs here should be apparent. A single player is more vulnerable and will generally take longer to get back to the bubble, but if they get stuck out, you are down.
Hello, everybody. My name is JG. How are you guys doing? This is gonna be Rusty Robots versus Andromeda. How's everybody doing? I'm doing great. My name is JG. What's going on, everybody? This is awesome. This is very exciting to see Rusty Robots versus Andromeda, because I've actually seen both of these teams. But speaking of which, we're gonna be starting this game oh so soon, aka right now. So let's get this started, as we're gonna be heading to the first round. Let's see who can get that first head joust. That head. The oh so magnificent. I can't even speak right now. Oh my god. I'm that excited because this is gonna be two diamond teams, as they're gonna be doing that headbutt. It's looking close towards. Oh boy. Uh-oh. That's. Hey! Hey! We love problems! As that is going to be a 2-pointer for Andromeda. We always love technical difficulties. We love them. So, sorry about that, guys. Didn't mean for that to happen. But speaking of which, it is going to be Selkoid with that. It is just the assets. Sorry about that. It's going to be down to Beach Flare. Beach Flare going to be trying to send that down, but that stack from Andromeda is going to be there for that disc. But Selkoid's going to be able to make that redemption a possible 2-pointers. Dylan's going to send it down to Beach Flare. Make it a redemption. Now 2-2. And yes, it was a black screen. If you're also wondering. But yeah, no, it was my bad because I clicked one of the assets and it put me there. So it's gonna be Igneal with that disc, a great defense and offense at the same time. So you gotta watch out for Sensei, because he'll teach you right from wrong. Yeah, amazing passes, as Hope is gonna say. Is this gonna bounce right back to Selkoid, and Selkoid's gonna try and pass that down. There's no connections, but it's gonna be Vanquish with that disc once again. Gonna be trying to go for a cut pass down to Dylan, but it's gonna be, it looks like Igneal or Pi with that cut down, but it's gonna be Beach Flare making that redemption. Now another 2-pointer for Rusty Robots, coming in strong. Very, very quick. Maybe sent back down. Pie's gonna be looking for something. It's gonna be sent down to Unguarded. Guarded's gonna be looking for something. It's gonna be down to Igneal. Igneal's gonna look for it. It's looking clear. It's looking clean. It's gonna be Unguarded 4. Sending that down to Pie. Pie down to Epic, and Epic's gonna make it in. Redemption time. That. Wow. That is crazy. That is crazy toss. Of how quickly they responded. Honestly, that was just astonishing. This is going to be Vanquished down to Beach Flare. A nice little bounce shot is going to be sent back down to Selkoid. A great possession from that. It's going to be down to Dylan. Dylan going to be trying to pass that down up. Is it going to be down to Beach Flare? Beach Flare going to be looking for it. Dylan down to the cut pass, but it's going to fumble. Unfortunately, it's going to be sent back down right into the hands of Rusty Robots. And it's gonna be another point. Selkoid getting in that 2. Now a 2-point lead for the Rusty Robots. Is there gonna be a quick pause? Apparut in the chat saying, please shout me out. My name is Apparut. Hello, Apparut. What's up, man? How's it going? Welcome to VRML 1. My name is JG. Hopefully everybody's gonna be good. Everybody's gonna be clean. And the Bob Waffle asking, is this match gonna be posted on YouTube? Yeah, it is. That's what happens. Wait a couple of weeks after the match has been casted, and then it should pop up. I'm not sure the exact date, but after a little bit of time, it does come through. So it's really awesome. It's really clean, but we're gonna be in a timeout, as this game has been conducted very quickly. I'll say that. But we're gonna be seeing what's happening. Because ping looks fine. Everything looks fine. It's I'm all alone. So I'm sad. I want friends. I want friends. So let me talk to the chat. Hi chat, how's it going? My name is JG once again. Oh boy. Alright, how's everybody doing in chat? Hopefully you guys are doing good. But yeah, no, in Arctics with the chat saying widen the gap. Agree. Yeah, no, oh, looks like there's actually a disconnect from the side of Andromeda. So hopefully they can get that figured out. Maybe a replacement. So we're gonna see what happens. Not sure what, but it's gonna. I know it will. It's a, yeah, maybe a possible 3v4. We don't know. We actually don't know. This might be anybody. This might be anybody. Oh, Igneo had 9999 ping. They're chanting widen the gap. That's funny. We're gonna have to see what happens. I'm very curious to see what's gonna happen. Is this gonna be good? Is this gonna be bad? Or is this gonna be a vibe-alicious time? What is becoming seasoned VIP do? It just shows your loyalty for VRML by showing your points, showing those predictions as just becomes something cool, and you get recognized with that special badge of yours. Really cool badge. So. Man, Igneo is one of the best players on Andromeda, so them having them not having one of their best goalies on their side, not doing anything, you know how unfortunate that is? It's very upsetting to not have a good goalie on your side. Hopefully they can get it down through, as they might be widening the gap as still have a disconnect, and we're gonna be waiting. Hopefully that we can get this started very soon, because I do have another casting in 20 minutes. We might have to delay it a little bit, but you know what, that happens with everybody, and yeah. So does it go away after the season? Yeah, so honestly, I would just say Iron Fist. I agree. It's like, oh, I want to see these teams play, but like it's a lot about trying to have your teammates there, and a 3v4 at this level is very hard. Maybe at the lower levels when you're still trying to decide it. Yeah, let me cast and play with Andromeda at the same time. I don't even think I'm that good, so I don't even think I would be at the level of good. So, Aparat, if you do have 30,000, I would say wait till season 4. That's literally my best suggestion, because, well, by that time you're gonna have an entire season of VIP. That's very cool, very cool. We're gonna have to see what happens as that time is ticking down. We do have, there it is, there is the reconnect, but Igneo is still having a little bit of ping problems, maybe? It's looking clear. Yeah, it's a little bit disputed, but hey, again, I'm not a league moderator. It does show, that I'm a moderator on the chat, but that's just because I do predictions and all that stuff. I'm not a league mod. I can handle a little bit of problems, but when will season 4 be? That's a good question. I don't know. And I feel like if I did know, I literally could not say. But I would say give it a few months after season 3 ends. And we're going to be heading with the unpause. So we're going to have to see what happens. As the side of Andromeda with that disc, we're going to be seeing what happens, as they are going to have that joust advantage. 6-4, 7 minutes left. We're going to have to see what happens and see what's going to be happening, as hopefully Andromeda had a little bit of a breathe back, relaxing, and now they can come back stronger than they did before. Let's see what can happen. This is going to be Epic Sauce with that, or sorry, it's probably with that disc going to be trying to find something, but it's going to be the side of Rusty Robot. It's going to be getting that down through Dylan, having a good opportunity, but making a reset down to Selkoid. Selkoid down to Dylan. Dylan going to have that opportunity. Going to try and get it down. Beach Flare going to be going for that dunk. Maybe, and it's going to go in for the 2. A now 4-point lead for the Rusty Robots. Wow. It's going to be, again, a joust for Andromeda. Let's see if they can respond better. Maybe it was just a little bit of a slip up, as it's going to be Neil with that disc once again, passing it down to guard 4, much farther than they did beforehand. So this might be a good movement as they're already back in the goal. Pi gonna have that opportunity, but it's gonna be Beach Flare with the interception, as that is gonna be set back down through, with him gonna be able to get it down through. He, she, I don't know, I don't want to assume gender, sorry, but it's gonna be Dylan with that disc, passing it down to Beach Flare. Beach Flare getting that disc, being a great asset, helping out through. It's gonna be cut down through to Dylan. Dylan gonna be trying to go for the 360, but it is not gonna make it down through, as it's gonna be unguarded, making that interception. You're gonna be cutting it down through, as it's gonna be heading very, very close, as Igneal's gonna have that possible 3 bounce shot, and it's gonna be a save from Beach Flares. That's gonna go back down into midfield, as Dylan's actually gonna be there. Possible 3, and it's good. Quentin in chat saying I'm very how about let's say I'm very cool, not gonna lie. I don't know if that word itself is good, so yeah. Hydrate, I will do that after this next goal. It's gonna be Pi with that disc. Gonna be looking for something, taking it slow, which is a good idea, as it's gonna be passed down to Epic Sauce, as it's gonna make an epic clear down through, but it's gonna be Igneal Sensei gonna be trying to get that disc down through. Maybe they just need to warm up, but it's gonna be Pi with the self-steal. It's gonna be sent down unguarded for, not guarded at all. It's gonna be Igneal Sensei gonna be cutting it down to Epic Sauce, and that's gonna be a nice answer from Andromeda. And there we go. I hope more people come to your cast. Yeah, it's okay. That's kind of why I did these casts, is that I could still give that quality and content of VRML 1, but there's not a lot of people because they're focusing on venues, and if not, keep all the other VRML streams up, because I think we have a full team of 1, 2, 3, and venues, so be sure to check those out. Speaking of which, it's going to be sent back down through. Beast Slayer going to get that disc down through. Going to be trying to intercept it, but it's going to be India Sensei with the stun. Going to be trying to get it down through. It's going to be close. It's not going to be down there, as it's going to be a possible redemption. Pi going to pass it down to Unguarded. Unguarded going to make that bounce shot. It's not going to make it through. It's going to be Epic Sauce. Going to be passing it down to Igneal. It's not going to make that catch. It's going to be Igneal once again. Going to be trying to get it, but it will be Selkoid with that disc once again, sending that down through. That stack from Russell Rods is there. It's clean, and it will be a steal, and then Igneal gonna be getting a good guard and good defense. This is gonna be sending back down. Vanquish gonna send that down to Beach Flare. Beach Flare gonna be sending that down to Selkoid. Selkoid gonna make that custom pass down to Dylan, but it's not gonna make it, as it's gonna be Epic Sauce with that slap down through. It's gonna bounce off of that Geo, unfortunately, but it will be the stack from Andromeda gonna be trying to do something, as this as it will be Epic Sauce passing it down to Pi. Pi gonna try to make that down through. It's not gonna make that connection. It's gonna be Vanquish sending that down through, but it's gonna be that interception from Unguarded 4, keeping it down into Rusty Robot's side. Looking like Pi's gonna send it down to Unguarded. Unguarded making the bounce shot. It's not gonna make it. So close, yet so far, as Dylan's gonna make that 360 all the way down through. It's not gonna get all the way down, but it's gonna be a oh no, that's gonna be a oh boy, that is not looking good. Oh no, you cannot joke around with me, game. You cannot just do a dinger off of a self headbutt and almost make a self goal. That is just not allowed here, all right? Because it's gonna be a slap all the way down from Rusty Roberts. Is looking clear, it's looking close, and it's gonna be Pi with that disc once again. Pi gonna get stunned out. It's gonna be Beach Flare with the disc, slapping it down through. Dylan gonna be trying to go for something, possibly, and it's gonna be a 360, trying to maybe go for some style points. Not gonna make it. That's gonna be 5 points, 2 minutes. If Unguarded 4 can possibly make a bounce shot down through, it's gonna be close. It's looking like it might be there. It's super close, but it's gonna be Bleach Flare with that disc, sending that back down through mid into Andromeda's side, excuse me. Once again, is it gonna be Unguarded 4 with that disc once again, sending that down through on the unguarded tunnel. It's gonna be looking close. Pi gonna be trying to go for it. That bounce looking clear, but it's gonna be Beach Flare with that disc once again, gonna be trying to send that down through. The fights from both sides, and it's going to be that stack from Rusty Robot's going to make it clear, as it's going to look close, and it will be Pi with that send down through, as it's looking like it's going to be a little bit of a dogfight right here, as it's going to be Igneal Sensei going to be trying to send that down through, but Vanquish is there to make the interception. If they can't make something right now, then they aren't going to do it. It's going to be trying to do a bounce shot, but it's going to be Igneal Sensei with that save, more or less, going to be keeping it out of that goal, keeping that possession farther and farther away from that bubble, keeping that bubble unpopped. This will be Vanquish sending that back down to Silkwood. Silkwood going to be looking for a connection down through a cut, but it won't make it as that connection is not going to be there. We only have a minute 10 left. This is going to be looking close. If Vanquish can get a point, this looks like we might be able to seal the deal as that bounce shot's possibly going to go in. It won't, as it's going to be Igneo Sensei sending that down. Vanquish going to get that disc once again, but it's going to get stunned down from Andromeda's side. As if they can get this deck down, it can be clear. It's going to look like it is going to be the 3. If they can make a 2-pointer in this time, we can send this down to an OT or possibly a win from Andromeda coming back in clutch, as this game is close than ever, taking that great advantage and using it to their advantage. Gonna be Vanquished with that disc once again. Gonna be looking for something as Silkwood's gonna grab that disc back down through. It's gonna be trying to make that connection down to Dylan, but it's not gonna go through. It's gonna be unguarded for. Gonna slap that down to Beach Flare. It's gonna bounce off of that Geo. If that Geo wasn't there and it bounced closer to somebody from Rusty Robots, then that might have gone in. Silkwood gonna make that slap down through, down to Beach Flare. Beach Flare gonna try and go for it, but it's gonna be a steal from Pi. This is a possible possession. A stun by Vanquish. The stack isn't there. It's looking like it might be somebody's game. Are we gonna be heading to an OT? It doesn't look like it, as it is going to be round 1 over with the Rusty Robots with the close win, 11-9. Wow. Yeah, kind of as what Quentin said, that was very unfortunate, and with a lot of this stuff, it was a lot of back and forth, and with this just coming down through, it really showed, and with a lot of this stuff, it was just great to see that this is happening, and with everything going on, it's crazy to see all this different type of stuff, all of this advantages. Andromeda coming down through with Epic Sauce getting 6 of those points and Pi with 3. It looks like, with that first game, it was unfortunately some self-goes from the side of Rusty Robots. But for the Rusty side Robots, if you can see right down there, green screen is being horrible because it's software. But I can still do this, right? It's going to be Beach Flare with 6, Dylan with 3, Silkwood with 2, and Vanquish with 0. Still being a good asset, as we're going to send this down through into a second round, as Andromeda has a lower MMR, but does have a better win rate, as it's 20-14, but Rusty Robots is 14-12. They have a much higher, they have a 6-point win advantage compared to a 2-point win advantage. But we're gonna have to see what happens, because we're gonna be heading down to the second round. Is it gonna be Andromeda gonna be coming back for the second round, or is it going to be Rusty Robots gonna sealing this into? Let's see who can get that headbutt advantage. It's gonna look like it's gonna be Rusty Robot's side, looking very clear, and it's gonna be Dylan with the 5-second shot. That's what I like to see, the fast momentum, fast paced, everything, as that is gonna go in very quickly. Wow, oh wow. That is going to be quick, that is going to be clear, as Rusty Robots has that momentum. Let's see if they can go that. Maybe just a lucky bounce is going to be sent down to unlucky 4. Sorry, unguarded 4 is going to be Epic Sauce, going to be trying to go for a bounce shot possibly, but Vanquish is there with that disc, and if you send that down through, unguarded 4 is not able to make that catch. It's looking very clear to that disc. Is it a possible another 2? It's looking clear, but it's going to be Pi with that catch. It's going to be bouncing off of that pole. Unfortunately, Dylan having that opportunity. Going to be trying to go for it. It's going to be Igneo Sensei with that save. He's gonna be back. Beach Flare sending that down to Dylan. Dylan gonna be making that cut down to Silkwood. Silkwood down to Beach Flare with the 2-pointer, making Sensei super confused, as that was incredibly tense, fast pace, and all of that, as that is gonna be a 4-point lead for Rusty Robots this early in the game. So we're gonna have to see what happens, and we're gonna have to see what's gonna be happening in this second round. Gonna be sent down. It's going to be cleared. Unguarded Ford's able to successfully get that catch down through, as Epic Sauce is going to be trying to send that down, but it's going to be Pi with the possible 3. It's going to dig. It's so close, yet so far away from a pointer. A 2-pointer it looked like, and it's going to be Dylan with that disc. Going to be possibly going for a pointer. It's going to be trying to go for a cloud shot, maybe. Going for an advantage. It's going to be Beach Flare with that disc. Going to be getting that opportunity, taking it. As that is going to be another 2-pointer for Rusty Robots. I think that was, I literally think that might have been an intentional bounce because of how it was placed and where Beach Flare was at that time. It didn't look like it, but you had a general area. It's kind of like a cloud shot. You know exactly where to place it, and if you know where to throw it, if you throw it correctly, you could really get it down. It'd be Pi with that disc, slowing it down as it is a 6-point disadvantage for Andromeda. But it's looking clear as it's going to be dealing with that disc, a possible advantage for them as they do have that disc, they do have that momentum. And shout out to me, Bob Waffle says. I am a cool dude, I think so. Say hi and hello to me. This is gonna be a ding as Ignil Sensei was there dealing with that PTSD of that disc. It's gonna be a reset down to Vanquish. A nice slap shot as it gets down to Silkwood. Silkwood down to Dylan. Dylan trying to go it down as it's gonna be Kick Catastrophe with that sub down to Silkwood. Silkwood to try and make it, but it's gonna be unguarded for guarding that goal as it's gonna be sent down through with it as it's going to be sent all the way into a Rusty Robot side. Is looking clear if Unguarded 4 can get this 3. It's so close, but it's not going to make it as Silkwood's going to be able to gain that disc, sending that back down through as it's going to look clear. It's going to be Beach Flare with that disc, possibly going for that mail slot, not going to make that connection. It will be Unguarded 4. Bob Waffle with the prime as well. Thank you guys so much for supporting VRML. That means a lot to me and the community. But you get a bunch of advantages like the Pally emotes and no ads. So awesome sauce. It's going to be Ignil Sensei with that. It's going to be sent into mid, contested, as it will be Beach Flare with that disc once again. Sending that down through Dylan. Going to get that disc. Going to be trying to go for some type of thing. Breaks check with it. Nobody there for the connection. Is it going to be Unguarded 4 with that slap? Now we got it then sent through mid, but it's going to be vanquishing that disc away. But Epic Sauce is going to make that epic catch down through. It's looking like it might be there. Slam. Oh boy, that's going to be a slam dunk, or a bounce shot, sorry. A little bit of lag on my side, not on theirs. Kit, thank you for the hydration. I kind of needed that as I'm running low on liquid, but I need that right now, so thank you, thank you. Oh boy, I love it. It's gonna be, let's see who can get it, as Rusty Robots is finally gonna have that point. That's gonna be sent back through. It's like a boop. That's like a boop clear. It's like a, it's the new adaptation of the boop. I need to call that something because I've never seen that before, of that type of play style, of that joust. It's gonna be Beach Flare with that disc. It's gonna set back down to Dylan. Dylan gonna be sending that down to Zelkoid with the slam dunk and the stun. That is gonna be great placement. Wow. I cannot unfortunately put face cams because we gotta be focused on the game, man. You gotta focus on the game, not just me. I'm just the caster. I'm the dude talking over the game. So worry about who's gonna win this game. If you did put channel points on there, is it gonna be Ignil Sensei gonna be possibly going for that? But it's a force Vanquish gonna be keeping that down through, keeping it slow as it's gonna be 6 points. It's 6-point advantage halfway through this game. Looking close. Unguarded gonna be trying to get that disc. Gonna try and go for that fight. And so there's gonna be no bites as there's gonna be that slap down from Andromeda, but it will be Dylan with that disc once again as that stack is gonna be missed from Rusty Roas. It's looking clear, but it will be Unguarded with that disc once again. Gonna be making that pass down to Pi. Pi gonna be looking for something. And that something is finding a connection. And it's going to bounce that down through, a perfect placement as it's going to be sent down through. But it's going to be Rusty Robot's side with that disc once again. And Guardian 4 is able to maybe get that reset down through. It's going to bounce off of that Geo. It's going to bounce off of that tunnel, unfortunately. But it will be contested as Beach Flare is going to send that all the way down through. Looking very close to that disc. Who can get to that disc first? Dylan with the possible 3. It's looking like it. Oh, it's too far up as it's going to be sent back down into midfield. Sorry, I'm hearing the commentator over me, the self-announcer. Ignil Sensei with a nice save, keeping that disc up. Imagine if Ignil and Beach Flare, Vanquish had like a defense opportunity, because they're both great players on defense and offense. To put that in a matter of fact, they're great players in general. This is Diamond Team Andromeda versus Rusty Robots. My name is JG. Welcome to VRML 1. If this is your first time here, this is going to be Pi trying to go for that disc, but it won't make it as it's going to be sent back down through. Silkwood going to be trying to make that down through. This is going to be looking like it's going to be somebody's disc. It's not going to be Rusty Robots. This is going to be slapped down through. Pi going to be trying to go for it, but it will be Pi getting that win. Trying to make those jukes. It's going to be set up, getting a 3v1 in this house. Send the disc. Dylan going to be trying to go for something. An open goal, but it's going to be stunned as that stack from Andromeda is going to be there. Sending that down through the tunnel. We only have 3 minutes left. This might be anybody's game. This might be heading to a third. This might be heading to one. We don't know, and Kit Catastrophe is saying she's coming back tomorrow, so excited to see you back here, Kit. Even if you aren't here to cast, we still love you as in the VRML community, and we still always love to see you here, especially for everybody else. We love you, we care about you, and it's amazing to see you guys in this chat and all these streams doing a great job. As it's going to be Beach Player with the potential 3, going to be making that ding off, as he's going to be possibly going for another one, cut down to Selkoid. Is that going to be a slam dunk? Slowly but surely into the goal. Is that going to be an 8-point lead? Only 2:24 left. Let's see what they can do. Maybe they can respawn and head this down to a 3rd round. Kid, everybody loves you. Everybody loves me. I guess I don't know why people do. But it's gonna be Beach Player with that disc, getting that momentum. This looks like this might be a very close game, and Rusty Rose might be able to take it, as it's gonna be Beach Player with that disc, gonna be reading it really nicely. To be Beach Player gonna pass it down to Selkoid. Selkoid gonna make that dunk in. Now a 10-point lead for Rusty Robots. Oh boy, I love Shochi. It's gonna be Pi with that disc once again. It's getting stunned, but it'll be Selkoid with that disc. Gonna be trying to go for that 3, but Dylan's gonna steal it. It's gonna miss. Oh no, that's gonna be unfortunate. It's gonna be Selkoid with that disc once again. Gonna be sending it down through. Selkoid with that disc. Beach Player gonna be looking for something, doing a little bit of juking. It's gonna be wasting time, maybe a little bit of taunting. Selkoid's gonna try and get it, but it's gonna be unguarded 4. Gonna be guarding that opportunity. It's gonna be bouncing back through. Self-fast out to unguarded. It's gonna be bouncing off of those geos, unfortunately. Is it gonna be sent back down into the side, and guard 4 is going to get that stun off. Going to be trying to go for that bounce shot. It's not going to make it, and it's going to be, look, it's going to be the end of this, unless there's some mathematical reasoning that Doc wants to tell me about, because he's good at maths. This game looks like it is over, and Rusty Robots are going to take this in 2. This is going to be looking very close to that disc, and guard 4 is going to try and look for something. Back down through, as is going to be sent all the way through, as Igneel Sensei is going to be trying to go for that 3-pointer, but Epic Sauce is going to steal it. Going to be trying to go for something, unfortunately whiffing, as that is going to be a 2nd win for, yeah, but Epic Sauce is going to be trying to go for it, taking that advantage, and that is going to be the last point of this game. It is impossible to come back now, as this is going to be it, and we're going to be back really quickly after this game, as this is going to be a win for Rusty Robots in 2. So yeah, I've got a game very, very soon, which is the VRML casting of Slap Babies versus Mercury, so hopefully you guys can see me there. We will be on short intermission and break, so hopefully you guys can see me there, as I'm going to be taking a short intermission and be back very soon. This has been JG. Stick by, get your friends on, get them excited about this game, because I for sure am, as we're going to be heading to another game, as it's going to be more diamond teams. So, until next time, this has been JG. But other than that, I will see you guys in a quick second. Hello everybody, welcome back. This is Mercury versus Slap Babies. How's everybody doing? We are going to be waiting to see what happens, as this is going to be Slap Babies versus Mercury, as I said before. We're going to be seeing what happens, as it is going to be, hopefully, a game very, very soon. We're going to see what happens. Let's see. Alrighty. We got that up. And now, I guess you weirdos want to see me, so there you go. So we're going to be waiting for that fourth person, and it is going to be that substitute, actually. Oh, Yoda. I've heard a lot about him, and I've actually tried to, I've actually heard a lot about him, so we're going to be getting this started. I'm very excited. It is going to be, actually the other way around, so my bad. So we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna get the green light readied up. We're gonna see what happens. Is Yoda seems to be a very good substitute. I've heard a lot about him, actually, so hopefully this is gonna be a good match and a good competition. Is this the 44th against the 42nd placing? As if we look at these standings, as we can see, they are getting closer and closer to that ladder, as that is the 30th place Echoholics, getting closer and closer, maybe even getting to that spot, as everybody here is going to be trying to fight for that opportunity. I'm going to be trying to see what they can do. Excuse me, oh my god. As they're getting closer and closer, so we're going to have to see what happens, and yeah, it's awesome to see these teams getting up. But speaking of which, that is going to be the ready up, and we're going to have to see what happens. So other than that, let's see what these two teams can do. Let's get this head joust ready, as this is going to be the first round of today. Of this round, actually, not just of today. Let's see, you can grab it. It will be slam on fingers. It will be, oh my god, oh no, Mercury almost getting that slam out. It is actually the other way around. Don't know why Spark is doing that. It's okay. Stuff does happen. Hopefully that is correct now. It is correct. Cool, cool, cool. As it will be Bonk. Rapture, sorry, going to be trying to send that down through. It won't make it. As it's going to be sent all the way down through mid. As it's looking very close to that goal. It's not going to be there. We're going to try and see what happens. With that disc going to be sending that all the way down. What a great clear by him. As it's going to be Shorty going to be trying to fight that down through. And it's going to be connected from Rapture. Rapture going to be looking for a connection, as that goal is open at the time. And if they were to stun somebody, they could do it. Is it going to be Bonk Honk with that disc once again? Going to be trying to go for something. A little bit of spins, and that ding at the bottom. Oh, so it is. Okay, hold on. I thought that's what it was. That's my bad. I thought I swapped it correctly, so that's on me. That's on me. So if we double check, let's make sure. Gonna be sent down through. We're gonna be looking for this Slap Babies. Send that down through. Yes, 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 yes. My bad, Griffin. Thank you for reminding me. I appreciate it. That's why the chat's here. Icy Bug gonna be getting that down through. Sour Sapling gonna be trying to make that sour catch, but it's gonna be Razor possibly getting that through. Not gonna make that connection. It's gonna be bounced off of that tunnel. Yoda gonna be getting that stun off. Gonna be trying to go for that back shot. It's looking close. It's looking clear. It's not gonna be there. Sour Sapling's gonna get that disc once again. Sending that down is going to be possibly Shorty get that stun, but it's going to be Razor sending that down through. It's going to be getting closer and closer to that, as it will be a 3 possibly. It's going to bounce through, but it's going to be Icy Jolts. Jolts with the save. Wow, what a save by him. Is it going to be Razor with that disc once again? Razor going to be getting that disc down through to Icy Bug. Icy Bug down to Sour. Sour going to be looking for a connection possibly. Going to be trying to go down up to Shorty, but it's going to be some juking at that, as you're gonna try to see what happens, as that goal is free. Gonna be trying to do a solo. Sour Sapling try to go for some juke and some tricking, but it's not gonna make that ticking, because that time was not there. It's gonna be Razor down to Sour Sapling. Sour Sapling gonna be looking for something. They're gonna be trying to go for a slam dunk by Razor. That is gonna be the first 2-pointer for Slap Babies, taking that first advantage. 2:27 into this game. Oh my god, I love how I love the chat delay because it said like, oh yeah, Mercury's winning definitely, and then a goal from the other side wins. I know that's it's not the normal, it's not whatever, but just Rapture's taking their time, sending it through, hopefully making some slamming, maybe doing some taunting. This is gonna be sent down through. It's looking like it might be cleared. It's gonna be Jolt. It's gonna be trying to go for that 3. It's not gonna make it. Yoda trying to make that connection. It's not gonna go through. But for Mercury, they have a sub, so that is very unfortunate. But Yoda seems to be a very good asset. So let's see what's gonna happen. This is gonna be Raptured with that disc once again. Gonna be trying to pass that down, but it's gonna be Shorty with that interception, sending that down through. That's going to be Shorty with that disc once again, but it's going to be fumbled. Uh-oh. Is Shorty going to get that slap down through? It looks like it is going to be Razor's hands as he's going to be trying to go for a cut down to Sour. Sour going to be looking for something, and that's going to be a top ding. Almost a perfect pocket, but I can almost not fit my head through there. I can almost do that. I can almost. So. People having a little bit of a debate about Mercury versus Slap Babies, and I love to see that, all the drama to see what's happening. But Mercury is going to have that 2-point advantage as Jolt is going to get that disc once again. Send that down through. His bonk honk is going to get that down through. Maybe making a bonk, maybe honking, being loud. It is going to be loud as it is going to bounce back as I could hear that from a mile away. As it's going to be sent down to Icy, and Icy's going to slowly but surely send that down through for the 2-pointer, making it now a 6-point lead for Slap Babies. Yeah, I should have told you guys this earlier, but man, I am hot because you know, I'm running this game as very high graphics. If you ever need a fireplace, just get your graphics card and just run it at the highest settings, and then it will just radiate your entire room. So if you're cold, oh, it's crazy. It's gonna be Jolt with that disc down to Yoda. Yoda gonna be soloing. It's gonna ding. It's gonna be bonk, donk, honk. Oh my. Okay. A little bit of a style points there. Style points with that. He's gonna be like rotating around. It's like, is it intentional? Yeah. Is it practical? We don't know. We don't know if we can't read the minds of each side, and we don't know what they were gonna do if that was gonna get sent down through another direction. But it's gonna be Icy Bug gonna be trying to send that down, and we'll make that connection, as it will be the stack from Mercury with that disc once again. Maybe making that response a possible 3. It's looking close, but it will not make that clear as it will be Sour Sap Lane. Try to get that disc, gonna get that shield off just in time. As it will be Sour Sapling with that disc once again. Gonna be trying to go for like a boop shot, it looks like. Oh, yeah, no, I think that was intentional of like how that was bouncing possibly into that score, but it's gonna be that sack from Shorty and Sour. Shorty and I think it was Icy Bug. Gonna be trying to send that down through, looking for that stack, but it's not gonna make it as it will be contested in mid. Bonk Honk gonna be able to get that down through, but Sour Sapling is able to throw that fadeaway out. It's looking clear. Down to Jolt. Jolt looking for something, and that something might be getting clear. This Jolt's gonna be looking for some type of connection, some type of pass. Looking for it. It's gonna be Shorty getting that head bounce. It looks like, and that throw's not gonna get anywhere. It's just gonna be Bonk Honk with that disc once again. Gonna be trying to go for something. Back down to Joel, and Joel is gonna try and go for it, but Shorty with the save. It is gonna be cleared down through mid, as it is gonna be an amazing save by Slap Babies, as they're gonna be slapping that away from their goal, as it's gonna be saved by them. This is gonna be Icy Bug with the disc once again. Send that down through. Down to Shorty. Shorty gonna be going for something, and that momentum is phenomenal by Slap Babies, as that is gonna get them a 6-point lead. And guess what, guys? We only have 2:45 left. This might be the first round towards Slap Babies, but I might be wrong, as Mercury might be able to come back after this. They got mad, they get upset, they might be the Hulk and smash, and smash some points into the wall, as it's gonna be Raptured with the disc once again. Making some jukes, gonna be sending it down through into Jolt's hands. Jolt's gonna be looking for something. Same thing as we saw before, taking his time, Sending that down to Yoda, but Yoda, unfortunately not able to get it as Jolt will be trying to get it. Maybe a little bit of miscommunication. Jolt going to be trying to send that down through. A reset to Rapture. It's not, it's not going to make it. Rapture going to be trying to go for it. A stun. It's going to be sent through just in time as we are about to hit the 2-minute mark. Sour Sapling is going to be trying to go for that disc, but it's going to be bouncing off of that Geo. Unfortunately, Sour Sapling is going to be trying to go for that 2-pointer. Again, a Geo bounce that's not going to help them. It's going to be Shorty with that disc once again. Going to be trying to go for something down for a cut down to Sour, and it's going to be Sour Sapling getting another point as this is going to be an 8-point lead. A minute 40 left, around a minute 35 left, and Joel's just swapped over to Q2 like 2 days ago. Was he on CV1? Because if he was on CV1, I'd say, ooh, that is tough luck, and I feel bad for him. But if it was on Quest 1, I'd say it's better than swapping from CV1. But if you're from CV1, you go to Quest 2, then it's like a change if you're so used to the throwing. So speaking of which, it will be Shorty getting that disc once again. The great goalie of Slap Babies is going to be bouncing right back very quickly as it will be sent back down. That stack from Slap Babies looking clear. This is going to be Sour Slapping with that disc once again. That stack is there and going to make it in. You know, I wish hold on. I want to see if I can see how quick that slam dunk was. No, nothing. Man, that'd be really cool if I could see the speeds, but yeah, it was on Quest 2. Uh-oh. Oh boy. This oh man, I feel bad for Mercury on this one as they're gonna lose its first round as we are out of mathematical time for this. But let's see if they can make a response from this. I say what they can do is Rapture's gonna get this down through. As those stacks from Slap Babies are gonna get down through, as those babies are gonna be scrawling around, and that is gonna be the end of the first round as Slap Babies is gonna take this first round. Yeah, we got Zen in the chat saying that was toxic. Well, here's the thing, is that a lot of toxic things do happen in this game, and you got to realize that that does happen. So, speaking of which, it does happen a lot, right? And you got to realize is that stuff like that, people like to take advantage. And, you know, once you're in the heat of the moment is then when you start to realize, like, oh, shoot, this is when I need to realize that this is serious, and I can make a goal without having to try. I can just slam dunk because they're far out, and as soon as I do get to the disc, then everything is there, and it's going to be Shorty saying sorry. We got Shorty in the chat here, just taking a break. You should be warming up right now. Come on, get to it. As I need to get my charger back up for my tablet. I got my charge with me. As charge it back up, right? But how's everybody in the chat doing? Is your that's gonna be a huge upvote and a win from Griffin if he does take that, as that is he would get around around 3,000 out of that. But speaking of which, this is gonna be the second round. Let's get this started. Let's see what happens. It's gonna be that slap from Mercury. Is it gonna be sent? Oh no, that's looking close, but it will not make it. As that momentum from Slap Babies is gonna make it. As it's gonna be sent down from Razor. Razor gonna be trying to go for something soloing, but it will be bonk honk, bonking ya. Getting that disc sent through as Jolt is gonna try and make that 360 backwards, but it's gonna be Sour Slapping with that. Be sent back down through. Razor with that disc once again. It's gonna be bonk honk with the disc, getting that stun out. Unfortunately, not in enough time. It's gonna be Sour Sapling. Sour Sapling gonna be looking for something. Gonna be sent down through. It won't, as it's gonna be Razor, or sorry, Shorty with that disc. Could be possibly going for that three. It's looking like it's gonna be in. First three. Only 51 seconds in. Hello, Gems. How's it going, man? Good to see you. We got Zen in the chat. We got Sosa in the chat. We got Griffin, and we got Zen. What's going on, guys? Let's see what Rapture can do. Is he gonna do a juking? As he's gonna lag out a little bit. It's gonna be Icy Bug. Gonna be possibly going for that second 3-pointer. Now making it a. Oh boy. Yeah, you could just see Slap Baby's very excited about that. That was just a little bit of a roundabout there as they just started to do 360s. What's gonna happen in this second round? Let's see if this just can be happen. Is this gonna be a complete wipe for Slap Babies, or is it gonna be the other way around? Is Jolk's gonna get that disc, gonna be sending that down through, and that disc is looking very close, and Razor's gonna save it in the nick of time. Gonna be sent back down through. It's looking like a bounce shot, clear, and it's gonna be a ding. Sour Sapling gonna be getting that disc. It's gonna be Shorty, send that down through, and it's gonna be a slam dunk. Probably could have done something toxic there. That's what you call toxic, just having fun and all that. Because having fun is always the best thing to do. This is gonna be very cool. They have an 8-point lead, almost 2.5 minutes in, and they're doing well as those stacks are gonna be trying to go for there. This is gonna be the Ice Bug trying to get that down through. The stacks maybe. Sour Sapling gonna get that down through, getting those stuns out. He's doing a good job, and he's gonna get stunned out at the nick of time before he throws it down through. Rapture gonna send that down to Jolt. Jolt gonna be looking for something. Yoda gonna be looking for that catch. Not gonna be able to make it. Yoda gonna be able to get that disc. Gonna be trying to do some juking. This is sent down to Jolt, and Jolt's gonna try and go for that slam dunk. It's not gonna be in his hands. This is gonna be Bonk Honk with that disc once again. Gonna be looking for something. Maybe soloing. It's gonna be a bounce shot. No, it won't. As Yoda's gonna get that disc once again. Able to get it. Gonna be trying to do some juking, and it's gonna be a top dinger. Bye, Yoda. Oh boy, oh boy. My back hurts. Why does my back hurt? I am tall. That's the reasoning. Sour Sapling with the disc once again. Almost getting that possession Mercury did. But it's going to be Razor taking his time because, well, they do have that time, and time is what they need. And if Mercury can't get that time, then you can't get goals. Yoda's going to miss that, unfortunately. It's going to be Sour Sapling going to be trying to stun that down through, possibly sealing it, but it will be Jolt with that disc once again. Going to be trying to find that reset connection. Nobody is there, and it won't be raptured with that disc. It's going to be Sour Sapling going to be trying to go for that 3. Possible. It's looking close. It's looking clear. It will be a little bit too short as it's going to be sent down through. Sour Sapling going to make that 3-pointer. Wow. I'm feeling the pain with that one. No, I said 6'3", Zen. Not 5'5". 6'3", 6'3". I'm a tall boy. My back hurts. That's what happens when you have long backs. Spine hurts. And spine hurts hurt. Yoda gonna be going for a solo. Wow, great response from Yoda. As that's gonna be down through once again. And it's going to be a pause from somebody on either side. So we're going to have to see what happens because maybe they need a breather. I think they need a breather for what happened as... oh, it looks like Sour Sapling actually just did DC, it looks like. Or maybe just taking a break. Oh, no. I'm 6'3" when I'm not standing on a chair. So keep that in mind. I'm not. I'm actually tall. So if you're to look at my look at my Ignite stats. If you look at my Ignite stats, spark.gg, or ignitevr.gg/spark, and then look up my username, the_JG, you'll see that. No. Listen, you will see that I am. It says I'm about 6'2" and 1, but that's on estimate. You should join our casted match. That's what upvotes are for, Sosa. That's why you gotta get the upvotes beforehand. Because if I saw that beforehand, and not just you asking me, unless I asked you beforehand, then that's a different case. That's when it's different. Ignite is a scam. Well, Ignite is what helps us get this information down, so I'm very thankful for Ignite and all the stuff that it has done. As let's see this 9:30 match. I'm curious. Fracture versus Project Unknown. I see. I see. Oh, that's oh, it's Rendezvous versus Vex. My bad. No, I could, but maybe a little bit too in advance, and yeah, I could. I'll tell you, I need to relax. I need to finish up an edit on my channel because I'm working on that. Doing all that stuff, it's fun. But McBain in the chat, what's up, dude? The coach of Brute Force, how's it going, man? I'm doing good. First off, I don't know who JD is, as my name is JG, not JD. The D and the G are somewhat far away, so it's easier to type JG than it is to JD. I don't know what you're talking about. Your brain had a stroke. Alrighty. Best caster NA is Palymom. Who's Palymom? I know Pally Dad, but a Pally Mom? Who's that? If you're talking about Pally Dad, oh my god. I'm curious. Maybe we are going to be getting a start up once again. But let me show you. You're in denial that I'm tall. Okay. Alright, let's see how VRML 2 is. But, yeah, we're going to be taking our truck. We're going to be taking all that stuff, and we're going to be getting these trucks honk down to VRML 2. As, they're going to be doing some stuff, as they're going to be doing some passing and all that. The game just started, actually. It's Team Reconnect versus Blitz, so... yeah, it's very fun to see these different types of castings. Let me see if VRML 1, or VRML 3, excuse me, is, live as well. No, they're not. It's venues. Yes, it's VRML 2. So. And I will hydrate with the. You hear how little there is? That's how much I have. No more hydrates for you. I am finished. Oh, VRML 3 is oh, let's check up on VRML 3. Is There's Palador. Hello. Oh. Right, a VRML 3 Masters match. That's something new that I've barely seen before. As we're trying to... I got a DM from one of the people. I should drink pickle juice like Palador. You know, I actually might consider doing that. Four Kings actually just won it, but it's also saying shout out to myself, so I will shout out myself. Let's see if Palador puts on his cams. That'd be funny. Come on, Palador, do it. Yeah, let's go. I knew it. I called it, darn it. I called it. I said, like, where's that belly door? And now he's looking at me in disappointment. Imagine if he saw me. I don't know if he is. I don't know what he's saying. Hold on. Hold on. I'm curious. I want to see what he's saying. Hold on. Well, it's not coming through. Uh-oh. It ain't coming through.
We're gonna do some speed runs. So
No, not my Twitch. Thank you. Oh, I missed out on Palador. Darn it.
Fast, smoking even. There's Ender with the disc and finding perhaps Rosie. No, actually going for the side wall. So meanwhile, back into Chrome's possession. Chrome with the disc up high, trying to find.
Let's watch up on this.
Chrome just latching on to Sweet Tooth and now finding Ender. Ender, one more pass. Look at the finish too. That was a slapper in more ways than one. Great dunk. And even better passing. That was lightning, laser focus.
You're funny. But yeah, let's watch a little bit as we're gonna see what happens.
Surely you are kidding me. What is happening to my stream? It muted me again. I swear to you. I swear to you. Everything is just... That's okay. You got the gameplay. That's the important thing. Lord. Anyway, up top it's gonna be Ender. Ender... Wow. I'm not even sure what you'd call that. Not really a sidestep, per se, but sort of.
If you guys still just coming here, we still are waiting for a timeout. So, yeah, if you want to check that,
all right.
yeah, sure.
Back into it. Back into it. It's going to be 4 points on the board. Great start for the Four Kings. So looking to maybe, possibly.
So, because you... Oh, we actually did just get it on pause. So, speaking of which, we're going to be starting this back up. Because you know how bad that would have been if I wouldn't have did that. But speaking of which, we're going to be getting this back down through what it will be. The timeout off. Stream manager on. So what's happening with it? This is going to be trying to send that down through. As we did get a... not sure who's the sub. As we're going to be sending that down through. Sour Sapling going to be getting that just down through, doing some juking. As it is going to be icy. And Zen, I do not appreciate you calling me an elf because you are just denying the fact that I'm 6 foot. So, yeah, I will prove to myself that I'm 6 foot. Any way that I could. I literally, if there's any way that I could prove that I'm 6 foot, I will prove to you that I'm 6 foot. Turn on camera. Well, here's the thing, is that it's chroma keyed. It's not chroma keyed, it's all that stuff, so. Oh, that's looking like it might be in there, but it will be. Shorty with that disc gonna be doing some bad. Oh my god. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate, but and oh boy, another pause. I think we are out, but that is on them to decide what they want to do. So. If I were to show you my birth certificate, it would say 6 foot. JG 1v1 me. Maybe I'll do a Twitch stream and all that stuff if you can redeem it, but I don't really like. I don't like 1v1s, in my opinion. If I win, you have to admit it. No, I'm just gonna post a video of me talking. Is that a round forfeit? Again, I would love to say something, but again, I don't have the opinion. I don't have the decision to do something about that, so. Who knows? Might be, might not be. We're gonna have to see what happens during this game, because I'm not sure. I'm very curious to see. What happens is I'm trying to adjust my light so I actually look good. 1v1 me and Jaywalker. You're very cool. As, yeah. 1v2. Oh. Yeah, you know, I don't know if that would be a good idea. Yeah, it is so weird to see, Bonka's changing teams. Man, it's weird to see all these different, pages of just information. Let's see what's gonna go on. Yeah. Now I'm having plastic surgery. No, not plastic surgery. I have a, what's it called? Hold on. If we do have enough time, which I doubt it, and I'm 4 foot and 6 foot at the same time, so I'm 5 foot, averaged. All right, how about after this? After this round, I will put off the chroma key, and I will show you. I will show you my height. How does that sound? Does that sound okay to you guys? Can I prove to you? I will go on my ladder. I will be a sneaky boy and get up there and show you that it's length, not plastic surgery. Because you are denying the truth, and the truth is, I'm tall. Because I am. Yeah. I mean, while we're at it, I feel like we could do a little bit. We could skip animations for right now, get it all set up as, okay, tall boy. Alrighty, hi. This is me without the cams. As you can see, I don't have a green screen. It's just a replacement, and then it pops the background out. But I'm probably gonna get the belt about this, but do I care? Not really. Okay, so look, I'm gonna ow. Hold on. I'm gonna go up the ladder, right, and I'm gonna show you. I'm tall. I'm slender. Right? I just continuously climb up and climb up. Like, I can't even capture the entire length of myself on camera. I can't. So, do I play the guitar? I only know one song, and that is, Joji. So, yeah. Yeah, I have a stool attached to my foot. That's mean. How could you? Ugh. That's unacceptable. Right? So. Not gonna do a feet reveal on stream, because that's weird. Don't want to do that. Yeah, I have fake 2 legs. Nope, these are real human beings. These are real legs. Slap them and all. Move them up and down. Can't show that. That's why he's wearing on... Alrighty, speaking of which, we're going to be starting this back up on round 2. So let's see what happens as we're going to get this down. Round started back up after a little bit. Let's see who can do it, as it will be in the possession of Mercury. For once, again, they will be raptured down through. As after a while, this match looking very good for Slap Babies. It's going to be a high upset, but maybe they can redeem himself as it's going to be passed down to Jolt. Jolt, they're going to be looking for that connection. Back down. Bonk with the points. 18 seconds in. That is a great 17 meter per second shot. I will win my fight saying that I am correct. I know my stuff. I know I'm tall. I'm not short. So, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yoda with the disc once again. Down through. Is it gonna be passed down to Yoda? Yoda gonna be looking for something, and it's not gonna be theirs. It's gonna be all the way back through. And Bob Waffle, that is the point of a caster. I want to put up a show, and that show is gonna be a long shot bounce on it. It'll be Yoda with the save. I gotta make sure that everyone's all good and nifty, and my voice gotta be top tip top. I don't want to have that. I gotta make sure that I'm hyped for all this stuff because I need to do that. I see with that disc once again. We have 2 minutes left, and it's looking like this might be clear. Reset down through, and Yoda is the sub. Pass down to Sour, and Sour's gonna dunk that in with an 11-point difference. I continuously get pinged on Joker. And yeah, no, Yoda is the sub. The Slap Babies lose Diamond? No, they're both Diamond. I see, gonna send that down through. Look at, oh no! You can't do that to me, I see. I don't want to see that. That's unacceptable. What, that took my words right out of my mouth. What a shot. What a shot by Icy. Is that going to send that down through? Rapture going to juke that down through. Going to try and send that through, but that's going to be a little bit too short. But Bonk is going to be able to get that disc. Going to be trying to send it down through. Jolt's going to have potential 3. It's going to look close, but it's going to be Icy Bug with that stun. Is it going to be sending through the defense? Looking clear. We have 50 seconds left. This looks like this is the end of this game. As, that baby's going to get the win. We gotta see what happens. Is uh-oh. That's what happens when you don't do that. And yeah, we are at a mathematical time, so it's very unfortunate. I wanted to see, and the upset. Oh my god! Imagine if that upset though. I'm gonna see what happens. We're gonna be trying to see if this is gonna work. They slap babies. Oh no, now they're Joe. Oh no. Don't do this to me on the stream. Oh no. Gonna be trying to see what happens. Icy gonna be trying to go for that point. It's gonna be clear, but it's gonna be Yoda with the save back and forth. And it's gonna be a second win. 4. A high upset as Slap Babies is gonna take it away. Wow. What's a game? What a game. Literally, what a game. So, that's going to be it for today. This has been JG, obviously. But sign me 1K channel points. I don't even know if I can actually do that, like, theoretically. So, it's sad that I can't, but, yeah. This has been JG on VRML 1. It looks like Slap Babies are going to go up to 1200, and I think Mercury is going to get sent back down to 1180, it looks like. So that's very unfortunate, but we're going to see what happens. But, other than that, this has been JG once again, finally. But, stay Vibalicious, obviously. Have a great day. And, yeah. Hopefully, I'll see you guys in the next cast. I'm gonna go eat because I'm hungry. I'm gonna have some cake. Hopefully, you guys had something to eat, something to drink, because you all deserve something in your stomach. Because you all are worth it. I love you guys. You are amazing. You mean a lot to me. You guys are awesome. The 23 of you still here. You are great, but other than that, peace out. And I love how I didn't have the credits set up, so like now I'm just here sitting in a thing, so I just said, but other than that, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. I didn't press a button! Alright, look, my finger. It's gonna press it right now, and we're gonna go to transition. Right, you ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. See ya.
And we're underway. Season 3 of VR Master League Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, Rebuff Reality, ProTube VR, VR Cover, Fixed Gaming, and VRware.net.